Real ID. That's our man.
Hostages. It was never about the hostages. His plan is already underway. You won't be able to stop him this time. Stop who? Perseus.
Bullshit. Perseus is dead.
It says Perseus.
All this time that you didn't even know. Perseus will walk the West back.
Hudson will want to hear about this. Let's sweep the tarmac for survivors and get to land.
Don't trust Adler.
Who the fuck is Perseus?
(1943). Detailed information from the Manhattan Project was stolen from Los Alamos by the Russian spy known as Perseus. 1968, Vietnam War. Viet Cong soldiers, orchestrated by Perseus, attempted to steal an American-made nuclear bomb from a U.S. firebase. 5 days ago, while on a mission, we acquired intel that Perseus is in play again and planning an attack on the West. Perseus. The CIA's analysts consider him to be the single largest threat to the free world.
Mr. Hudson, we're all aware of Perseus. We're also aware he's more myth than fact. I mean, personally, I think he's nothing more than the Russian boogeyman.
General Haig, allow me to introduce the man best suited to respond to that. CIA clandestine special officer Russell Adler. He's one of the few people who even come close to capturing Perseus.
Mr. Adler, why should we take this Perseus threat seriously?
You don't have to, sir.
Yeah, then a lot of innocent people are gonna die.
Why do you say that?
Sir, every time Perseus has come into play, it's shifted the balance of the Cold War. After 13 years of silence, if he's active, something big is gonna happen. Something that will affect the free world.
Yeah, that hairdo.
Sir, Mr. President, sir. Mr. President.
Mr. President, this is Jason Hudson and Russell Adler.
I know their names. Who do you think approved their last mission? Is the threat real?
Yes, sir, we believe it is.
Can you stop Perseus?
We can, sir. I've already submitted the requisition for my team.
Sir, their requests are highly irregular. Most likely illegal if the press gets a hold.
What the hell are you talking about? You know who we are?
Every mission we go on is illegal.
Sergeant Woods, plausible deniability is the backbone of our work.
Al, we're talking about preventing an attack on the free men and women of the world. Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants. Gentlemen, you've been given an important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil. There is no higher duty. There is no higher honor. And while few people will know of your struggles, rest assured, the entire free world will benefit. I know you won't fail us.
What happened in those 5
This
weeks?
is Hudson.
How long until we have a lead on Perseus?
They're about to get started. Adler's in West Berlin. He should be at the safe house soon.
Do you trust him?
I'm not the one you should be asking, Black.
What about his team?
It's a strong group. He chased down Sims, Azalea, even pulled some strings to get Helen Park from MI6. We'll get them Mason and Woods soon.
I'm not so sure about Park.
She and Adler have that business from before. Of course he wants her there.
And the new one.
Well, don't get me started. That's the one we need to keep our eyes on.
First name. Last name. No. None of this really matters, but whatever. White as can be. A little. Let's see. Aiming speed increase. Bullet damage increase. Sprint boost duration 3 times as long. That could come in handy. Extra ammo and stuff would be handy.
Bell, welcome to West Berlin.
Name's Johnny Boy Bill.
Got a job to do.
Johnny Bellboy.
Mark.
Adler. Bell.
Ding ding ding.
Let's get started. There's been a surge in Russian chatter in the last 48 hours. CIA and the DOD are tapping their inside sources for anything substantial. So far, there are no leads on Perseus.
MI6 has come up empty-handed as well.
And we'll have to start somewhere. So we're going back here. Vietnam, 1968. One of our closest encounters with Perseus.
Shit. Some part of me always knew that mission wasn't done with us.
Pull up everything we've got on the attack in Da Nang and run it past Park. She'll cross-reference it with MI6.
We're looking for code names, encrypted transmission, Russian activity with NVA, anything that could be a lead.
Good.
Bell, this is where you come in. Your MI6 experience helped our team back in Nam. I'm counting on it once again. Head to the evidence board. Retrace our steps through Da Nang. Anything that could give us a lead on Perseus.
That's it. Seems we can pick up the rest of it.
Thank you, Agent Azoulay.
Medical supplies will be in back room.
How are things, Bell? In this case, quite. I understand you may have first-hand knowledge that could help us. It must be difficult, Bell. I can't claim to have experienced what you have. Perhaps going over it again could be therapeutic. You and I. Now that I think about it, I'm sure I've seen your face around Sentry House once or twice before. But these days, I'm seldom in London. Well, I'm keen to hear about your time in Indochina. So close to Perseus. Not nearly as much as I'd like. I have experience with others like Perseus. They're all chess players. I enjoy predicting the next move. We'll talk again soon.
Bell, you're looking a little pale. You up for this? I find that hard to believe. Coffee, Bell. If you're on my team, get to know it. I need you sharp. We're placing key intel up there. One for each mission. Forming connections. I want a red line right to Perseus. It'd be good for Park to hear it from us firsthand. Maybe we have overlooked something. You probably crossed paths at MI6. Maybe you two have a special rapport. Keep it professional, though. The safe house? I've done time here before. Years back. This go-round? Just a few days now. As for Lazar, he can't get enough of safe houses. We've done some jobs together. Good guy, you'll like him. He keeps things light. Don't be a stranger.
Bell.
Burger Town.
Working with the CIA over a decade. On their actual payroll, going on about 5 years. I was born in D.C. Parents moved to Israel when I was a kid. Dual citizenship has its advantages. Yup. I landed in the Israeli Defense Forces out of university. Did a tour there. After that, the Mossad. That's when I first started working with the CIA. And occasionally, our boss man Adler over there. You probably know more than me. I guess it's something the top brass wanted to keep to themselves. This one is luxury. Fresh air, lots of room. Try being squeezed into a 500 square foot shithole with 5 other people. A long drive into Berlin is worth it. Believe me. Enough talk.
Sims, heavy. Hell yeah. One sec. Pretend like it's... what's his name? That guy back in Vienna. You know. Come on, baby.
Let there be light.
I need to move a little. How's the shoulder? Better. All you. Motherfucker. How much you got? Hips. Hips. Right.
right, Bell. We're going back to Vietnam. First time Perseus pinged our radar. It was late January, '68. We were a joint CIA-SOG task force embedded within the 3rd Marine Regiment near Da Nang. SOG was there to sniff out Soviet activity. Word had it, Russian operatives were active in the region.
Perseus had no known presence in Vietnam.
That changed at Da Nang. Somehow, Perseus knew about Operation Fracture Jaw.
Fracture Jaw. That one sure went sideways.
We launched out of Camp Haskins.
Yeah, I'll never forget that shit.
Good. We want those memories. No details too small. A face, a name. We're looking for anything that can lead us to Perseus.
This feels like looking for a needle in a haystack, in a field of haystacks.
Maybe, but that needle's somewhere. Remember, we had a job to do.
Fracture Jaw. That one sure went sideways.
Bell, it's time to wake up. It's great time. Welcome to another day in the life of Camp Haskins, our little oasis in the middle of this godforsaken shitstorm. We're pretty safe here.
Charlie still holds most of the territory to the north and west of Ripcord. That's where the reinforcements are coming from. So why haven't we bombed the shit out of it? Shit like that takes more than a gas.
Got a good feeling about it. Hey, Butcher, how's the arm?
Still hurts like hell, but at least I can move it.
Hey, Sims, you know reading that shit's gonna make you go blind.
Yup. That's why I want it all up here.
Bell, you're with Sims. You usually bring out the best in each other. We got a new assignment. FOB4 Ripcord is holding a vital asset Charlie wants real bad.
What kind of asset are we talking about?
The kind you don't ask about. Ripcord has been taking a hell of a beating. So it's our job to secure the asset and get the fuck out. Relax, we got fast flyers providing combat air support for this mission. It'll be a walk in the park.
Headsets on.
Without knowing what the asset is, how do we know if we're actually protecting it or if we're protecting the wrong thing? Seems very stupid not to tell people.
All birds, go, go, go. Crank up and pull pitch. All birds are in the air.
You all sitting comfortably?
Oh man, Adler. Why do I get the feeling you about to give us some bad news?
Because you're a smart guy, Sims. The news isn't bad. In fact, it could be very, very good. The asset at Ripcord is gonna have to wait a little while. We're breaking off from the Armada, taking a detour.
And that's good because...
A source tipped us off that there may be a heavy hitter in town. A Soviet operative known as Perseus.
Oh, shit.
Appreciate the enthusiasm, Sims. If our source is right, we could be looking at an intel gold mine. First time Perseus pinged our radar.
Without knowing what the asset is, we could be attacking it.
Roger that.
I mean, seriously.
Heartbeat!
Bell tower? What bell tower? So glad I picked the LMG.
Streets ain't exactly empty.
Our priority is securing any intel. Pushing forward. We're getting close.
Shit, I'm exposed.
That's the building. Keep your heads down. We got this.
Heal. Full ammo before I hit him. We've already beat this campaign like several times.
Cover. Give me some cover. Let's go. Get moving.
Oh no, the red door.
Like looking for a needle in a haystack. You hear that? It's on you, Bell. Open the door.
Adler, we
We confirmed it. Soviets on site.
You sure?
Well, I'm staring at two bodies that sure as hell don't look Vietnamese to me. Bell, grab that comms log. Let's see who the fuck they've been talking to.
Can't read it. It's in Russian.
Mission accomplished. We have the intel. Let's bug out.
Good work. Hang on to that intel. We're coming in to pick you up. All right, let's go rejoin the Armada and get this fucking asset.
Badger 901, this is Ripcord. We are still under heavy fire. BC are breaching the perimeter. What is your status?
We're inbound now, Ripcord. Get that asset ready for transfer.
Roger that, 901. We'll keep the asset safe as long as we can. Ripcord out.
I still don't know if we got the asset or not.
Badger 901, in the air.
BC are all over the mountains. No sense here. All targets are valid. Hell yeah!
Shinobi escapes. That's fine.
Tear him up, Bell! Target the huts! Good shooting, Bell!
That's gotta be everybody.
Badger 901, we have confirmed a visual on an enemy bird headed your way.
Hey, yo! Fucking Soviets! Take down that hard! Yes!
Multiple ground targets. Pick them off, Bill. BC convoy on the road. Take out those supply trucks. Everyone can rearm the enemy. Badger 901, this is Ripcord. You need to push back the VC reinforcements before we're overrun. Be advised, we have multiple birds in the air. Watch your fire. Enemies dug in all around the hillside. We don't have a hope in hell landing if we don't take out those positions. Light them up. Keep it up. Ripcord's taking a beating. Taking up those targets. Nice work. Badger 901, our scouts have identified a significant enemy force approaching from the south. Divert to intercept. Roger that, Ripcord. Take out those AA trucks. Let's get him. Badger 901, they're breaching the main gate. We can't hold out much longer. Hold on, Ripcord. We're on our way. Keep it up. Badger 901, you are clear to land. Copy that, Ripcord. Badger 901 setting down. The base is still hot, so watch yourselves.
Roger that, Ripcord.
You Adler? Mac V SOG?
Yeah, just hurry the fuck up already.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Don't thank
Is
me.
this the asset?
Thank Bell. He's the one who just snagged up the fucking phone book full of Soviet intel. Let's go. Now.
Godspeed, Commander.
A fucking nuke? Are you fucking kidding me, Adler? It's a failsafe, that's all you need to know. We that desperate already. Not yet.
Was this the asset? They never did say. Sure we didn't leave the asset behind.
Somehow Perseus knew.
Yeah, because Adler is person.
Sims, Bell, you okay? Bell, let's loosen that goddamn turret before we're overrun! We need air support! Bell, call it in! Grab a weapon! Keep them the fuck off us!
Danger close, if ever there was one. I set me right next to the nuke, I'll be fine.
Think we can call this a success, Sims?
At least the nuke didn't go off.
More importantly, we got intel on Perseus. Told you we had a job to do. It ain't done yet, not by a long way.
4 hours later.
Yeah.
How did the memory exercise go?
Well, to hear it from Adler, it's working. Bell remembered finding that encrypted intel in Vietnam and is almost finished decoding it.
Anything useful in there?
Some names, apparently. Possible leads. Park is trying to connect the dots.
We don't have much time. Does the team know about our mishap? Berlin yet?
No, but if it's connected to one of those names from Bell, they'll find out soon enough.
You won't let that happen, Hudson. Don't say anything more than necessary.
That's never been a problem for me.
We've finished analyzing the names Bell acquired at Da Nang. One in particular stands out. Anton Volkov. He's a Russian arms dealer working out of East Berlin. Admittedly, his connection to Perseus comes as a surprise.
We've got killer capture orders on Volkov. So if we can't get to Perseus, we'll get to his men. Close off his resources, force him out of hiding. Mason and Woods are still wrapping up business in Kiev. Which means Volkov is ours. Gear up, and we'll move out.
MI6 has been tracking Volkov for 7 years. It is my strong preference that we attempt to capture rather than kill him. He holds answers to a great many questions.
Your preference has been noted, Agent Park.
That intel you found in Da Nang was a treasure trove. Well, you tell me. After we dug it up, you spent 2 full hours decrypting everything inside. You seem to think Volkov was the name to pay attention to. Are you feeling all right, Bell? That's one of the reasons we wanted you on this team. Not even the CIA's best cryptographers have been able to crack that dossier. You're special, Bell. But it also sounds like you need a nap. We have, for a short while. We share a common interest. Though to be frank, he's not the most pleasant person I've worked with. No more than you need to, I'll tell you that. Avoid personal questions. And whatever you do, never ask him about his scar. Do you really think that if I knew, I would tell you? You're cute. Born on the coast of Leningrad, never travels when the sun's out. He has impeccable taste in scotch. And medieval torture devices. I think he'd love the UK. I plan on giving him a personal tour. My pleasure.
Here to entertain me. You being funny? Did we not just go through this? Look, I could say so many things right now. No. Forget about it. It's good. Only when they tell me not to. This assignment, I'm mostly gonna run the shop. Whatever you guys need, I'll make sure you have it. You see, I got a list of connections longer than the Great Wall. Adler needs it, I can procure it. No exceptions. Sure, I could get that. No problem. Easy. I can have that in-house by next week. Clever. But I wasn't joking earlier. That's a hell of a request, but give me enough time and I can have one parked outside. Okay. Now how you gonna pay for that? Last I heard, Adler cuts the checks around here. Unless you got a suitcase full of cash, I'm gonna consider your request null and void.
No, I wanted the attack helicopter.
Yeah, he's here. Doc, I think you want this one.
Collections?
You bound some checks again?
I'll take it back here.
What? You think everything's about you now?
That's one perspective. I thought it went pretty damn well. What did you think? You always did have the most remarkable sense of humor. Right. Now don't worry, we're stocked. I've got enough to last at least a couple months. Did you just call me an optimist? I see. Well, you have yourself a wonderful fucking day, too. Bye.
Hello. Shit. I tried to track that motherfucker years ago, when he went to Italy for a douchebag conference. He's slick. If you see him, tell him Lawrence Sims says hello. You'd think one person from the Crown would be enough. But I guess someone really wanted this outfit to be international, didn't they? Come again.
Nice work producing that name, Bill. We archive everything. The CIA's like my ex-wife. Won't throw a damn thing away. The trick is knowing what's buried in that pile and getting the thing you need when you need it. Did I ever see his face? No. That photo on the board is all we have, and it's more than 20 years old. Handsome man. I hope the years weren't kind to him. Bell, you're a spy, but let's keep it outside the building, not inside.
It was clearly about my character, Bell.
We'll leave within the hour.
Having played this game before, that vial that was in there is the memory serum thing. So I can mess with my character's head. We'll call it no contact credit killer. We'll call some of the meeting time for yeah, the Nova 6 gas. Zombie gas. And the specialists for the zombie, yes. Two years after enlisting in the Army, he qualified for Special Forces. Two years after that, he was in the Special Activities Division. Victim of menticide? I don't even know what that is. Rehabilitation considered successful. Oh, after they did the whole numbers thing in Mason's head. Psychological warfare projects. See, all this stuff is in here if you know where to look. All the people that work on memories and mind stuff. And they're all here working on Bell. Still can't get back there. I don't think you ever can, really.
MI6 has spent the last year tracking a group of embedded Soviet... So listen up. An ex-CIA operative named Robert Aldrich has gone rogue. Langley believes this asshole is working with Perseus to assemble a spy ring inside U.S. borders. We recently acquired an encrypted floppy disk from one of his agents that we believe contains everything we need to know about his network, if we can get to it. We know where Aldrich is and can move on him any time. But if we don't get into this disk first, we may nail Aldrich but leave his network intact. You may find some intel out on missions that could help crack the code on this disk. Keep an eye out. We discovered Kasim carrying this coded message. We believe it's intended for the U.S. spy ring, but no one's been able to decrypt it yet. Show him how it's done. If we decrypt the protection on this disk, we might be able to take down the entire spy ring. This is why we need you. Show us those skills.
The other two pieces of intel before I can do that. Not the real Perseus. It's just a name they assign to whoever. But anyway, thanks for viewing the live stream.